Going to school? Green shirt day. Bye, Bubba.
Have a good day.
You too. Love you, baby. See you in a little bit. All right, we are Green Shirt Tuesday, or Green Shirt Monday. Let's go. All right, Casper is hanging out, and I'm gonna go get to this trailer. Whoa, whoa, you wanna help me start the truck?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Woo!
Bye, Casper.
Bye.
Yeah, you can start it. It has finally been raining, or not raining. No, that one doesn't have auto start. It doesn't work. It's disabled, so we have to actually put the key in. I got some of these things, guys. They're like a steering wheel. They're supposed to go on both sides, left and right, but I'm just going to put it on the top because that's where I hold my steering wheel. But mine's getting kind of frayed up there, and I don't really want to buy a whole new steering wheel or get it rewrapped, so I'm going to see if this will work. All right, we'll start. That was so close. And I got the new drone package in there.
Red.
Okay, turn it on. Down, push down. There you go.
There I go to go check it out.
Go check it out? Okay. Whoa, that's so cool.
Want to see blue?
No, yeah, I'll see blue.
Okay.
Let's start it, Bubba.
Go under
Okay, I'll look. Whoa, that's cool. Okay, start.
What is be red?
Okay.
Let's start this.
All right, start it up. Thank you. Yeah, good job. All right, Dad's got to go to the trailer. So yeah, they're like so, and then they actually just tried them on here. They actually go on pretty dang tight. So I just want the top to have, it has a little tear right here. So we'll see how they work on the big truck, and then I have two of them because they're supposed to go on the sides, but I said nah. We'll just keep it on top. But that's where I hold my steering wheel all the time when I'm driving, so I'd rather do that than a whole steering wheel. Got a car coming. All right. Let's go. Before we get to that trailer though, and talking about what can happen out here that is maintenance you really don't think about, we had to pick up some Panera for the wife, the Tito's. So we got that. Now let's go ahead and get that back to her, and the shop is actually right down the street from my house, so let's get there. A little bit of light clouds way up top, 55 degrees today. And it's been a week. We dropped this off on Monday. Didn't realize we had the problems that we have. And that's what I'm just gonna talk about in this video, is the maintenance on these hubs, these tandems on these trailers. Or you can have a split axle flatbed like that one over there, but we just had this done on the left side. Does the left side have something to do with it? I don't know, but possibly. But this is what happened to us. This big ring right here, this is the actual nut that holds on those tires. So that goes on a spindle, which we just had replaced because the threads were completely gone on the bottom of the spindle. Did that happen over time? Did that happen when all the stress was on it, when the other spindle was gone or was going out? I don't know. But this lock ring right here keeps it from backing out ever and loosening. And somehow that came undone and it came off the threads, but the threads didn't get messed up in here. They just got messed up on the hub. So we have a lot of different comments about grease, and I thought grease was kind of the norm, but it's actually oil, I guess, is more prevalent than grease. Here's a reefer if you're... Oh, and thanks for all the comments too. The grooves in here are for ventilation. That's what it is, but yeah. That thing's getting redone. These are your tandems. You can see a little better now. These are the pins that they lock into. And that's what it rides on, so must have had, this one must have took a hit in the back or something. They're redoing the whole thing. Cool. Southeast Trailer Mart, guys. Let's go check out if ours is still in here, if it's getting redone, or if we got any other kind of issues arising. So here is our old spindle. We actually did have a little bit of the bearing moving on it. You can see only on the bottom side. So the bottom side of the bearing and the threads got grooved out down there. Like, these ones are really small. They should be like that. I don't know how that happened, guys, because that's the groove that sits in right there. Who knows, but you can also see a burn mark right here. So we're going to oil, guys. I don't know if grease was the problem. or just this being on the left side of the truck, left side of the trailer, and a lot of the turning pivots on those two tires on the left more than the outside tires. So who knows, but man, that's crazy. And if you're wondering what a hub is, if you're new to this channel or just watching this video because you're wondering what's going on with your truck, this is the hub. That spindle sits in the middle of here, and there's bearings that go over it, and typically they're filled with oil. Ours are filled with grease, so it'll be grease all the way inside here and grease all through those bearings. But now we're switching to a oil bath, they call it. So check on that when you're buying your trailer. If you're ever looking at a trailer, check your brake shoes. You got chambers here. But something like that to happen, we were all like, how did that happen? Because it wasn't like that was just wearing. The second won't even thread on. It stops right there. So crazy.
Oh.
So you've been asking me for a remote forever, and I finally figured out what you were talking about. You gonna go blue?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Push it.
So many colors.
You always been asking me for this remote.
Wait, it's not blue anymore.
It's purple.
Yeah, it's
There you
purple.
go. There you go. All right. You happy now?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we turn it back to white so we're not illegal?
I want to the bites.
Okay, this is the way it goes. I like this.
Where?
Push the white W. Push it. There you go. Now they're legal. Good job.
It's still a yo-yo.
Yellow? Careful, boy. All right, so we came back here. Unfortunately, one of our airlines that comes through the middle of the spindle. Yeah, you just got off school, so I came and got you. One of the airlines. Be careful, don't trip. Yeah, Cash is playing with the kitty cat. Yeah, he is. The airline that goes through the middle of the spindle actually got frayed. So we have to order a new one, but it won't be here till tomorrow. So we're kind of putting it on hold till that comes in. So hey, don't go under there. Come on. So we have this one already converted to oil. We just have to fill it up, new caps, and then this one's getting done next. These are our new bearings, guys. So this is what broke on the truck. And on the other side, we're also getting new chambers for the rear because the trailer, sorry. And so there's an airline that comes through the middle of the spindle, and ours got frayed a little bit when it was rattling around in there or whatever happened. So we're getting that new. But there's your S-cam, guys. That's actually what pushes on your brakes. It's just an old piece of aluminum from another trailer. And we're getting new brake chambers on this side too. So we're getting there. It's back together. We just got to get that airline. I had to order it, and got a new oil cap there. And that one in the front is already converted to oil too. All right. Yeah, we've got new bearings going in. That back one was already done, but now the front one will be done. There we go. All righty. But that's what failed, guys, and that's where we're at now. So, oh God. Gonna be brand new when it's done though, right, Case? Pretty cool, huh? You wanna walk up there? Oh yeah. Yeah, I knew they had patched some holes up there. All right, so we'll get back to it tomorrow. Give them half a day, and we'll come back and kind of help them with what we can. But we're just waiting for that line to show up. And what it does is it comes. The what? Holes? No, they fixed that one. They fixed that one already. He's working on a trailer. He wanted to come see it. And then, yeah, the airline comes in right underneath the airbag, and then it comes out through the side. It airs it up. So, all right, let's get, buddy. We're gonna come over here, put the steering wheel thing on, and somebody wants to start the truck. Remember, you gotta prime it. So put it in, turn it one notch. There you go. One notch, there you go. Leave it there for a while. Good job. Hold it, keep going. Good job. It looks like you're flying? Oh, yeah. Well, we're gonna go live here. If you caught that yesterday, we're just coming over here to put this thing on the steering wheel and just check on the truck. But be careful with that fire extinguisher, okay? Don't take that. We don't want that flying off in there. So as you can see, I have this tear coming in. It's really underneath. It's just rubber. It's like the regular steering wheel, but I don't want to take the whole thing off. I know. That's why we're putting this on. So these are only like
Cool.
Isn't that cool? There you go. And now it covers it up. So that's where my hand always sticks. Well, these came with it. These are like sticky sided tape on one side, but I don't think it really needs it because like the one I just put on the Ram too, I put one on there because I don't need them on the sides. It sticks on it pretty dang good. So yeah, they're like 14 bucks on eBay for 2 of them. So it's hard to find the white ones. They have a lot of red, but I wanted the white to so just have my hand up here. So cool, back in business.
Woohoo!
You like it? There you go. Yeah, it's white to match the truck. All right, we'll let this thing warm up and hopefully get our trailer put back on tomorrow.
You know.
I don't know if anybody's gonna talk back right now. And then let it go, and you'll see if anybody talks back. All right, yep, let's get this thing warm, and then we'll get back to the house and go back tomorrow. Watch some Monday Night Football tonight. And I think Mom's making chicken pot pies, too. Okay, no, it's okay.
Okay,
What happened here?
It's not funny.
How did that happen?
No, it's not funny.
Oh. Let me help you? Okay. Okay, and we are back the next day. That was pretty funny seeing Tank have his shirt above his head. I don't know how he did that, but yeah, we're back. Let's go check on what's going on. I gave him some time. I wanted to come after lunch. It's about 1:30 right now, so see what we got going on. Hopefully it's doing good. And the biggest thing it's going to gauge on is if that little airline came. So see if that thing came in the parts run today. And there we go, guys. We are getting filled up with oil. So this side is done now, both of them. But I think we're still missing that part. I haven't talked to anybody yet, but we still don't have the airline that goes through the middle of the axle, it looks like. But I'll go talk to Travis, see what we got going on. Oh yeah, so we need a little line coming right out of there. And this one's all full of oil too. I love it. Oil bath now. You guys were saying that for a while. We finally got it done. And our brakes are redone too. New chambers are on. Both of them. Good. So let's go talk to Travis and see if it's on the way or if they got any kind of bearing on when it's coming, because we got about 3 hours left in the day, and once we get that, we are going. We're good to go. Get a load. Looking at loads today. Not too many for today, but a couple tomorrow. Solar panel loads and a couple of those craft ones, so or the juice loads. All right, Jim Bender's going in now. Jim Bender Inc. So I talked to Travis in there. Awesome dude, and he called I guess it was coming out of Atlanta, and it comes to the other store over here, or the other location that Southeast Trailer Mart has, where actually all their trailers that are for sale are at. And he said, hey, is that truck there? He said, actually just showed up. So once that unloads off of there, they load that truck up with the parts they need for here, and my part is in there. So yeah, but I'm gonna check out. He said the other one was out of there, so I'll kind of show you where these airlines come into the axle, because we didn't really show you yesterday, and what we need to be replaced. And once that's in there, put it back together, and we can pull that trailer out of here. And thanks for all the comments you guys are telling me about how this trailer might have been hit before I bought it, because I've had this trailer over 2 years. Don't know exactly when I got it, but I rented a trailer my first year in trucking from TNT Rents, which I think they don't do drive anymore, they do just flatbed. But I had that for about 1.5 years, and I started thinking I need to buy my own trailer. Bought this trailer, and it's been a great trailer, but it did always have a little bit of the tandems were always, I felt like they were a little tiny to the right, I think it was. And even after I got it aligned. So maybe it took a hit before, or maybe something bad happened, but whatever it was, or a lot of you guys are saying that maybe the threads weren't from the manufacturing of that spindle in the beginning weren't there, but it just seems like something was wrong, something was bad. So I'm glad we got it when we did. And now we can get it brand new spindles and get right back on the road. Actually putting new landing gear on this one. Get it all. All right. Yeah. So you got to get it. That's what's going to. And I guess that other piece that we're going to take out will be attached to the line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. We can put the brakes back together and get her going, baby. Sweet. It's been a process, man. Okay, then let's go ahead and get this thing fired up. I went and gave this thing a little wash. You have to go through the the self wash or self car wash, whatever. The fire trucks are here again, doing their thing. They test out there. They do it every, I don't know how often, but they test out their hoses and everything. Get some training. But yeah, got it all clean, somewhat. Bring this thing over here because we should. It's not far from where I parked the truck. Is the shop, but we should be able to pull it out of there today. But you never know. Maybe something won't go right. Who knows? It's trucking. It's maintenance. It's repair. So I guess the moral story is always be prepared for everything and have the money saved for it. But yeah, let's get this thing fired up. All right. Let's lock that thing up. There you go. Air this thing up and get over there to the trailer. Hopefully we can see what we got going on and it all goes smoothly, because this has been the longest I've ever been down. This motor was rebuilt in just over a week and 1 day or half a day. This trailer's been 8 days now. So all right, it's good. It's oil bath now, and just moral of the story is, as you saw in the beginning of this video, there's plenty of things that can happen, and you just really don't want your tires flying off. And who knows if this airline got frayed, because the airline might have been holding the cap on, which was holding everything on. So it could have been a blessing that we had the Hendrickson air style, and this airline got frayed because of that, because the whole nut was off. Our tires should have came off. Maybe the cap was what was holding it on, and if that cap would have kept deteriorating, maybe that just would have let go too, and we would have ripped the airline out. Who knows? But we're lucky that we didn't lose those tires somewhere on 95 or on 26, 385 coming home, and just get it fixed, have oil in there, and just avoid catastrophic tandems flying down the road and could hurt somebody. They could have killed somebody. I've heard lots of stories. I've heard lots of your guys' comments about someone dying or someone being paralyzed from a set of tires coming straight on and hitting them. So that's what we're trying to avoid out here, and it's just a sad part of I guess the maintenance on these trailers and bearings going out, and maybe that trailer was hit before or something else happened, but we're trying to get it right so it doesn't ever do that again, never have to worry about it. Let's get back over there. Oh, wishful thinking, just bring the truck, because they do close the gates, I think, I don't know what time, 4:30. So we have 2 hours to try and see if this part came in and see if it's an easy, not easy, but not too difficult of an install. And then we can go ahead and pull that trailer out here today. If not, it'll definitely be tomorrow, pending no more hiccups. So get our trailer back on the road and be back on the road. Pretty day, but a little chilly, 49 degrees. But the sun is shining, so you can't complain. All right, little red Honda, we'll get past you. Thank you, thank you. And I love that new steering wheel cover. It makes that whole piece just not hit my hand no more. Got a couple of the yard jockeys just hanging out. I think that's where they put them when they're done for the day. Pull in next to them and see how we're doing. Right. So there's our old one on top, and there's our new one. So that's what we were looking for. All right, because it was leaking. The problem we're having right now is it's not threading back on there. I know it's because it has so much Loctite in there already to start with, but they're gonna retap clean up the threads in there. But yeah, that's it. That's what runs through the middle of your piston or your spindle to give air to your cap. There you go. Screws on there. That's what we needed. So we got one, and that's how they work. I always wondered, like the whole axle is not pressurized. It's just a line that's coming into the bottom under here. So taps in right there, and that's it. Then it connects the other side right in the middle there. All right, let's get this thing in there, get these threads to go, because they've been trying for, they said, about 20 minutes and it won't thread in there, and the old threads are just fine. So who knows? And we have our new spring installed. The old one actually broke again, taking it off. So yeah, just getting old over time. we're getting stuff done there. We still got to get that, we're going to get some electrical grease put in that connection right there because the ABS light keeps flashing it on and off. And other than that, we have to get a new tap set. The tap size that we're needing is missing out of the kit, so we can't get this to thread under there. So it's always something, guys. Something always comes up. But getting towards the end of the day, so we might be having to get that tap in tomorrow or see if we can go find it. But they can't find that size, so someone was using it. Didn't put it back. Put your tools back, guys. Well, guys, it'll have to be tomorrow because that good old tap is not there, and we don't have time to go get one and get it done. So frustrating. That's trucking. That's mechanical stuff breaking, and just everything in between. So first thing in the morning, we'll hit that hole. It's crazy. Just the littlest things. Just the threads on the actual braided airline that goes into the axle. Which really, the axles typically, I guess, are the whole axle's pressurized with air, and it pushes it out to the caps, and that's what pushes into the tires. But this is a different system that's not as common as the other one. But I guess it's a little bit safer because they said they've had caps explode off with the air pressure. So this has the airline going from the inside of the back of the axle out to the cap, and that's, I guess, safer. So at least they have a safer one, but we need to replace that line. Not only is it hard to fish it through, it's also hard to the threads have a bunch of thread lock on them, so taking those out, maybe some of that thread lock's locked into those threads, but they can't clean them because they don't have the right size thread to go in there. If you do use a different one, then the threads that are on the new one aren't gonna go in right. So stuff like that. But just this video, I hope helps someone down the road see just how dangerous the trailers can be sometimes with the bearings going. So keep track of your bearings. My thing about this is that I had no warning on either one of these, so we are going to oil now, which a lot of people say is a better route. So we'll be oil hubs now. They have a little indicator on the outside. You can check the level. It says full or add, and also if you ever have a leak or anything going down, you'll see the actual trail of the oil or wetness or anything like that. So the grease, not so much. I guess the grease over time can break down. Even though we just repacked them, they might have already been damaged and done. So that bearing let go shortly after that front bearing let go. And if you ever have something like this happen, what I can say to you is, if one of them does that, replace them all. It'd be like $600 in bearings, price of bearings. So just do that. And sure, it's a little bit more labor to get them all in and out, but oil bath is better than grease, I've learned, and just do them all. So you're not here again, 2 months, 3 months later, when your trailer was caught on fire, like you saw in the beginning of the video. Don't want that happening. You definitely don't want your tires rolling down the road because your nut let loose and your bearing blew up and you didn't know because it just happened randomly. And then it hit somebody. That would be a really bad day. So we're gonna put the truck back, get back to the family, and we'll be here bright and early in the morning. I gave them a little bit of time today because I knew what had to be done. They still had to do like 2 more of the actual hubs. We take all the grease out, put the oil in there. That's all done now. It's ready to go. The whole right side's done. Brand new oil, brand new bearings. The left front is done, oil. The bearings are brand new from 3 months ago, and then our new bearings and oil, we just have to get that airline through there. So once we get that, we'll be rocking and rolling. But for right now, God bless you guys. That is trailer maintenance 101. That is bearings, that's grease, that's oil bath, and that's safety overall. So we'll get our trailer back tomorrow, praying, and we can get hopefully a couple loads before Christmas. We're still gonna have a great Christmas because we just want to have the best we can for our babies and our families, just like I'm sure you guys do too. So get when they're young and Santa Claus is still real, then it means more to you, you know. So God bless you, and I'll see you on the next one.